showtime.
Good morning. We have power this morning. Several areas in Limestone County that do not. They're working on it, so hang in there. Hopefully no one had major storm damage last night. And everyone's going to be tired today. I'm sure it kept him up. 44 degrees out there right now. He's wired. He's ready to go. He slept through the whole thing last night.
The lightning woke me up just a little bit, but I had to get up early. I had a tough day yesterday.
He said, what did it do last 10 minutes?
If anybody sees any of our political signs down,
let us know.
Please put them back up before I have to come out and do it myself. Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM. He returns today, the man in the red sweater. He wished he was at the Masters, but no, he's up here today to tell us all about why he ain't down there.
That's right.
Why aren't you there?
Couldn't get a ticket.
Yeah, a bank president and you can't pull some strings?
Not over there.
Huh?
You should have went with D and David.
Yeah, you should have went with David Gregory and D. Lauderdale.
Yeah. I saw they were over there Monday.
Yeah. David, good morning.
Good morning.
The man in green, my official insurance man, is ready to go. And the man who preached up a storm on Easter. You get a couple weeks off after that.
I need it.
That's a big crowd, though.
It was. Very good crowd.
Talk about that in just a little bit, too. And over on set, too, Amy, Miss Day, thank you for getting up this morning. This is your first appearance ever at live TV at 6 in the morning on Cooper Company, isn't it?
That's right.
We've been here for 15 years. Where you been?
Well, I taught at Athens High School for 37 years.
Oh, wow.
Zack says you were his teacher.
Well, she was there. I can't remember if she was my homeroom teacher or what. But everybody remembers Miss Day.
Everybody remembers you too, Zack. What do they remember about her, Zack? Give us some stuff on her.
I don't know. They don't want me to
Tell us. Amy joins us this morning too up here. Got her. Amy helps us a lot out on Facebook with the campaign. We got a lot of things going on. This portion of the program brought to you by Hometown Market. 5 locations, 1 near you. All the specials are out in the papers this morning, and they will be available. Well, Gloria has them in just a moment in the first break of the day. Yeah, I kind of slept through that last night. You know, it takes a whole lot to keep me up. You know.
Kind of.
A whole lot.
I hear you. Oh, this morning he wakes up and he says, I can't believe it. Did it just rain 10 minutes last night?
Yeah, I thought it was rained about 10 minutes. So.
I was up all night.
Yeah.
Me and
I
Zorro.
know that chick. I couldn't see the pool this morning, so I don't know how many leaves might be accumulating in that thing or whatever trash is in. But anyway, let's get this party started. We'll play an abbreviated version of Judge Jamie this morning, too. Got some golf questions for the golfers on the set. I know how they like that.
There's one biker and 2 golfers.
Hey, Ray, I got to give a shout out this morning to one of our old buddies, Robert Valls. You know,
He's probably not up.
A political consultant. Anyway, here's Gloria with what is there a freeze warning tonight, really?
There is a freeze warning tonight. 44 degrees out there this morning already. Lots of branches to be picked up. Any debris, get it off the roads for sure. No rain today, though, but we're going to have some cloudy skies, and temperatures are going to be in the 50s. High temperatures today at 57. Tomorrow, 65, a little bit nicer. 65 on Friday, but we're at 80% chance of those showers returning, carried on into Saturday. 51. Look at the low Saturday. 30. There it is right there. That, you know, Frank said this was our last one, but there was one more that snuck in on us. Frank's not here this morning. He probably was up all night listening to the storm.
Really,
So hope all is well, Frank. We will see you later this week, hopefully. There it is right there. Scott, you know, everything looking okay. Roads are open. No problems. Jamie's acting like he's working.
Y'all notice I'm a man of many talents here.
A man of many talents. So he
You don't
tells
see Donald
Dusty.
Trump doing his own show yet, do you?
Not yet. Not yet.
He keeps firing everybody with.
Dusty, when you do a Sunday service or Easter service like that, which we had over 2,000, didn't we? Mm-hmm. That was awesome. How was your adrenaline afterwards? Are you just excited? Are you worn out? Or are you just?
He takes it out on food.
I am exhausted. 2 services,
exhausted?
you know,
Yeah.
It's pretty intense because you get the emotional.
Yes.
There's a lot of people there, and plus you're excited about the service and all that. So it is, but it's really exciting.
Well, let me, since he said hungry, let me tell you, Miss Sheila Lauderdale brought us 2 plates Easter afternoon.
Fried okra was in on it.
Yes, it was. We love her cooking so much. He's like, well, let's split a plate, which we did. The next morning, what did we have for breakfast? The other plate.
Yeah. That's some good stuff.
She cooks good.
Oh my God.
She's outstanding. Oh yeah, she's great cook. Yes, she
I
can.
don't have a lot.
Our mouths are watering.
But there's a major controversy brewing in Tuscaloosa, and I'm sure y'all are aware of it. The Nick Saban, LeBron James Controversy.
Well, I'll tell y'all about it.
All right, now, we're going to get, well, hang on there, Zach. I'm getting ready to come to you right now, Zach. Y'all ain't heard about this, the barbershop deal?
No.
Complaining that they shouldn't have done it?
No, LeBron James threatened to sue Nick Saban.
For
It's a
what?
true story.
For what?
Let's go to sports right now.
Go to
Brought
the
to you
man
by
who knows.
KFC, a man who loves a bucket of chicken, but he loves them gizzards, too, if he can ever get them down there.
Gizzards, man.
Zach, they don't know about this controversy.
Well, welcome to ZTV 11
That's
Sports,
why
brought
you're
to you
here
by
first on this
KFC,
program.
the best fried chicken in Athens, and Limestone County. Thank you for talking on today. Hey, yeah, big controversy. I don't know if y'all seen it. If you hadn't seen it, you need to go watch the video. Alabama, built a barbershop inside the facilities, and they started this little series called Bama Cuts. The first one was Julio Jones, Ryan Anderson, Eddie Jackson. The coach walked in while the guys getting their haircuts and sitting around just talking about what their time at Alabama and what all that meant for them. And perfectly fine. They got another episode coming out tomorrow night. I can't wait. I'll see it after church. But LeBron James has been doing something. Never knew he was doing something with his little uninterrupted website called The Shop. He said it's similar. And he says, I respect him as a coach, LeBron said, but I'll use the correct word. I'll be danged if I allow someone to use our platform or do the same thing we're doing and just think it's okay. Well, Coach Saban yesterday asked him at the press conference, said, there's been at least 20 barbershop type things I've seen on TV. I didn't know anyone owned that. I don't know how he had one, but we're going to still have one. So, he's basically just sitting around the guys getting haircuts, but it's pretty cool. Julio Jones said, they told me to come to the barbershop. I told them to give me the address, and they said it's inside the facilities. And Ryan Anderson said, this used to be where we got our Gatorade when we come to facilities.
Hey, you got
now
your
you can
scissors with you?
Now you can get your haircut.
We'll start one in here.
Hey, real quick, that's Hey, Jamie, real quick, gotta give out a special birthday. Happy 7th birthday to Lucy Legg. That's Coach Legg's little girl. So, Lucy Bill, hope you're watching, girl. Happy birthday. And one of our other buddies was at Augusta yesterday. Did y'all see the Facebook pictures of that?
No.
Our buddy Bo
Bo
Goss.
Goss was there.
Bo was at Augusta.
Yes.
Bo was standing there with a picture.
There's
with
about
Augusta,
40 photos on his Facebook page that I saw this morning.
So everybody went to Augusta
I
but
wasn't on
us.
it this
So
morning.
that's all I got, Jamie.
Why ain't you down
Nobody
there?
but me.
I don't, like Ray, you can't get a ticket.
Y'all don't know the right people.
Apparently.
Yeah, you don't know the right people.
Dusty ought to be able to. He's probably got a little more money than I do.
He's the man with the clout.
Bob Labby got blackballed and can no longer buy tickets in there.
That don't surprise me.
I
Bobby.
heard this happened years
No
ago.
fault of
I'll give you a
his.
quick story. Bobby, if you're watching this morning, he don't like me to talk about this, but I'm going to.
Oh, Bobby.
Bobby takes probably, they got, like David, they got the practice rounds tickets. So Bobby goes down there and takes 4 guys, friends with him. Well, there's a sign supposedly that says, do
No
not use
cell
your cell
phones.
phone. If you do, only can be it right here. Or you can't use it at all. Anyway, one of the guys gets his cell phone and goes over by the row of phones they have down, pay phones, and it's on the phone.
Kick him out.
Eject him. He has to go out and stand by the car the rest of the time. Because that was in Bobby's name, he can't buy tickets anymore.
So do not use your phone where it says do not use your phone.
But anyway, so
They're
y'all learned
serious.
something about Nick Saban and LeBron James. See, that's true. That's going on. Let me go to the photos right now before I play a miniature version of Judge Jamie. What we got there, Bradford? That's not even me.
David Hunt.
That is
David,
not
boy, they put
you.
on a break yesterday, didn't they, Ray?
There's another fellow graduate of mine.
Miss Dave, you teach him too?
I did.
David, you have her too?
I think so.
what's wrong?
My memory's not that great.
You didn't have everybody knew Miss Day.
I got to give a shout out to David Hunt. What a breakfast
Oh
Mary
my
Nell
goodness,
put on
Mary
this. There it
Nell
is right
worked
there.
hard.
There's
Phil
Judge
Sandoval.
Oh, Charles.
Gloria in the middle of us. They're trying to pick up some biscuits or something from somebody.
Coach Todd. There's my buddy, Coach Todd.
Yes, talked to him yesterday.
Hey, there's Frank Travis.
Hey, Leslie Williams. That's the
Yeah.
fire.
Yes.
No, Leslie.
Leslie.
Look at that.
Look at that, Dustin.
Sausage,
Look at
ham,
that.
and more sausage.
Oh my
Heart
goodness.
attack roll.
Yeah.
Phil Sandoval also had a Mexican fiesta down that way
He
yesterday.
did. It was awesome.
I want to be your TV station. That's what I told Steve yesterday.
Yes, Steve.
Steve Paul. Yeah, he's a great guy. Yeah. So anyway, he don't advertise with me.
But yeah, the one
Sooner or
also,
later he will.
April is Autism Month. So Todd Tomerlin was on they did a proclamation for him. We have some photos of that. If you have any blue light bulbs, April is Autism month, so go ahead and
Yeah, that little
light it
courthouse
up.
is
That's
lit
right.
up.
He got a proclamation. It was very nice. Todd works diligently in autism role. He's a great voice
Danny
for them.
Crawford.
Yeah. Danny's going to be with us April 10th. We're
That's
going to be
next week.
He will be joining us, and there. Look
There
how
it is.
beautiful.
There it is.
Congratulations, Todd.
All right. Now it's time to play an abbreviated version of Judge Jamie. And Miss Day, you'll know something. This is roll the intro, Zack.
I guess I'm.
Roll the intro, Zack. Here I'm coming out of the chute right now, just like Secretariat, right? I'm a prime form right now. Judge Jamie brought to you by One Love Hearing. David, my buddy Zeke, if you can't hear me now, you can if you go visit him.
What?
Multiple locations all over North Alabama. The main one here in that. Miss Day, they've all played before. Amy, this is the wrong answer. This is the right answer. I'm going to ask a few questions. You win today a can of Vienna sausages.
Oh.
You can eat them when you take a break. You're retired now?
I am.
Oh, so you come up here on a regular basis now?
I can. Except you'll have to let me bring my little granddaughter with me.
Well, I don't care. We used to have our
We
up here.
love that.
Get to see her. But here's the question. USA Today this one. Only you may know the answer to this question. How many kids, since the teachers are striking in Oklahoma City, how many kids is that affecting? This is the third day they've not had school.
Oh my goodness, I don't know the answer to
Well, that's
that.
the wrong answer.
30,000.
30,000. How many?
40,000.
Say 100.
234.
Ooh, I got a bunch of kids.
From this Oklahoma City area up there. Last year, Oklahoma teachers got a raise of 16%, which was a little over $6,000. Now, the 20,000 teachers say they want more money.
Wow, if I got a 16% raise at work, I'd be saying thank you very much. Yes, sir.
All right, Tiger and Phil played yesterday together on a practice round. You golfers know that down there. How many Masters has Tiger Woods won?
4,
A very good answer. I knew you'd know that. How many PGA Tour titles has he won?
62,
79.
79 is the right answer. That's a good. How many has Phil won?
42,
I think 43.
Very
Yeah.
good. Now let's get to the big question, boys. Big question here. Phil Mickelson's 47 years old. What are his tour earnings? Estimate
Overall,
overall.
Oh, with the
250
sponsors?
million.
I'd say 500 million.
He's only won almost 87 million.
80.
Only 86.
Tiger's
Oh, yeah, only.
87.
Tiger's only got $111 million.
I think
And by the way, I did see on Daily Mail that Tiger is being sued by another mistress.
I thought he was staying out of trouble.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Don't get that far. Anyway,
get sued for
Master
that?
starts tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, here we go right here. A couple of simple questions right here, then we'll conclude this, Amy, so pay attention.
short version.
A mother was arrested in Arizona for what on Easter morning? There she is right there. 40-year-old mother.
Oh, he's tasing her kid. I saw.
Yeah, tasing her.
Well,
She
she
waked him up in
said
church.
she said she didn't tase him, but he's got marks. The kid's got marks.
Amy, what'd you
Tasing her
say?
kid.
She tased him
Oh,
and woke him
my
up before
goodness.
church.
Tased her 18-year-old son with a taser because he would not get out of bed and they were going to be late for Easter services.
Don't give Dustin no answers. He'll be
Hey, I mean, I'm not
Don't get up, tase him.
Hey, do what you got to do. I mean, Dad used to throw water on us. Get us
Did it work?
I was always up. Now my brother was the one that got the water.
If you're in this house, you're going to church on Sunday morning.
She said
Wow.
she didn't tase him.
Miss Day, you look like a world traveler. You may know the answer to this next question. Last question of the morning, for what I'm trying to cut back this morning. Where is the world's most beautiful toilet?
England.
Toilet.
She's like, what did he say?
Where is the world? I ain't talking about an outhouse now. It is an outhouse, but it's a fancy outhouse.
Oh, this might be down in Moultrie
Trump
somewhere.
Trump.
$2 million.
That is a fancy toilet.
No idea.
There it is right there.
That's an outhouse? Wow.
Well, it's I mean, you
Oh, that's
got.
in Alaska.
That's the wrong answer, Zach. It's the most beautiful public toilet in the world. According
Public?
to toilet manager Steinar Skaker,
Looks like they get a lot of
Say it, don't
traffic.
Say it real fast.
There is ample seating for several in that thing at one time. That is in northern, you can view the northern lights there. It's in Scandinavia.
Ah, a lot of
Now
traffic.
you know, right? Today when people come in to borrow money from you, you can say, do you know where the most valuable, expensive toilet in the world is?
My
Can't
knowledge has grown today.
Oh, yeah, that's what I would say.
I don't think I'll be adding that to my
You see, Miss
bucket
Day,
list.
you see, Miss Day, how educational this program can be?
I've learned several things today.
I bet you have. You'll never forget them. Huh? You will never forget them.
You learn what not to do.
Yeah,
All
really.
right, we'll take a break. Be right back in just a moment. Y'all hang on.
All right, we are back this morning. Dusty and David are in the background. Let's talk serious now that Jamie's off the set in this day. We can talk serious. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. 36 years you taught?
37.
37 years.
Yes,
You seem so happy. It must have been a wonderful career.
it was. I enjoyed it very much.
I bet you know everyone in the area too.
Well, I feel as though I taught about half of the people who live in Limestone County.
I believe it. I believe it. Well, you are here with Ray Neese this morning. You guys are talking about leaving a legacy.
Yes.
Tell us more.
Well, what
The bricks.
I'm going to talk a little bit about, we're here with the Athens City School Foundation, and in coordination with the new high school being built, the foundation, in an effort to raise some money, we're selling bricks.
Great.
And I think we've got about 267 roughly,
Available?
It's newer,
not committed already
Oh,
sold.
wonderful.
It's newer, 300 now,
Near
I think, the latest
Okay.
update.
So we're really wanting to get as many sold before the school. I think it's going to open around November-ish. If I'm correct on that, I don't want to talk for Dr. Holliday. But anyway, it's a great opportunity to leave a legacy for anybody that went to school there.
In memory of someone as well?
Yes. And there's 3 different sizes. You can have a $50 one, a $100 one, or a $225 one.
Great.
And you can go to the web page for the city schools and get on there. And, I bought one for myself and my wife. She graduated in 77. And it's just a great way to, to support the foundation, and also,
one,
like I said,
yes.
leave a legacy. If you have, children in school, you can do it several different ways. The bigger size one, you can put, 2 or 3 different names
Can I
on
put a picture on one?
No.
I don't know if you can do a picture, Jamie,
No, Jamie.
but maybe over at New Market where you went. What's the difference? But anyway,
There's
but
big
we're excited about it.
Blocks over there.
Yeah, they probably have your picture over there.
We're in stone anyway.
It's going to be a beautiful
It
high
is.
school. It's going to be something that, 50 years from now, those bricks will be there, be in place. Like I said, it's just a great way to, we have teachers that have passed away or past students. If you're a lot of these classes have reunions, and it's a great way to honor either a fallen teacher or a student that they went to school with. And I just encourage anybody, if you went to Athens, or you have children there, or you had parents there,
Right. Or your grandchildren will one day go there.
yeah. Seeing all mine moved in Decatur, I kind of hate that because I was hoping, but they may come back.
They may come back.
They may
You never
come
know.
back. But anyway, I know Dusty's got 4 that'll
7.
graduate through there, and no Haley and Joe there. So,
Uh-huh.
it's just a great way. I'm excited about it. I graduated there and went to school there, and I'm excited about the new high school and the middle school, what they're going to do there. That was my high school.
Okay.
My freshman year is when they built that. They opened that. I think it was January '74.
That's right.
We went to where the middle school is now. That would have been my high school, and we went split session.
Miss Day, I bet you have a long list of phone numbers you can call. All you students that I recall, $50 for a brick, or you can get a larger one.
Well, as Ray mentioned, many of the classes are getting together and buying bricks to honor various people, their teachers, or, as he said, students who have passed away.
And you can buy more than one.
Yes,
You
oh
can buy
yes,
as
and
many as
some
you
of the
like.
classes do
Okay.
buy several bricks. So it's just a way to memorialize either people who have passed away or people who are still living, who are graduates.
Hey, that
So-
school, that'll be there when we're not.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
You know, so it continues on.
And the bricks will be laid at the entrance that will be considered the community entrance,
All right.
where the gym and the auditorium will be. And so it will
So
be
it'll
a
be well-
well-traveled area by the
Right.
community.
Great. Well
So-
seen, too. And can you imagine
Yes.
when you're bringing your children there for the first time? Look, there you are, you know.
Yes.
How much fun. Great. Well, what do they need to do? Just contact them, just get on the website? Is that the best
They
way
can
to
get on
do
the
it?
website. Chris Hamilton is over the foundation.
Right.
And she's at the central office on 31, so you can reach her there.
Okay.
And I hate to give out a web page, but you can go to
Just
Athens.
go to Athens City Schools?
Yeah, Athens City Schools, and it'll lead you to that.
Great.
And I would hope and encourage that anybody out there watching this would support the new school and get a brick and leave a legacy.
Leave a legacy. $50. It's starting at $50 and goes up from there. You can check out the website to see the different sizes. All right. Thank you both for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Thank you for
on
having
retirement.
us.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back on this Wednesday morning. 44 degrees. Oh my goodness. Okay, 44 degrees, a little cooler this morning. Everyone's getting over the storms last night. Some lost power. They are working on that and restoring that as quickly as possible. High temperatures today, 57. Tomorrow, 65. Rain returns on Friday, 65 for that high, and 80% chance of those showers carried on into Saturday. All right, David Turner with us. We're talking a little country financial. Ray back with us, and Dusty up here. First of all, Jamie just said something really silly, Dusty.
What?
Yeah, man. He's always saying something silly.
Yeah,
That is.
which statement are you
Which
talking
one?
about?
Which one? There were about 5, all like 30 seconds. Let's talk about texting and driving. We've all seen it. You know, we've all been guilty of doing it too. But it's getting serious.
It's getting real serious. You know, everybody I've passed just about, especially on a bike, they're sitting there on their phone and they're weaving. I almost got hit on Clinton Street the other day, matter of fact. I'm going to, down Clinton Street, just past the middle school. A car is coming, and I mean, he just, all of a sudden, he's right there, just fixing to hit me head on. And I'm like, okay, are you going to move? Swerve over, and then he, I guess, realized.
You can probably
jerked
bet
it
he was
back.
probably on a phone or just any
wasn't a limousine,
distractions.
was it?
No,
Any
it was an SUV.
distractions in the car. You know, when people have the phone service in their car, should they not just definitely use that?
Yes, I mean, Bluetooth and
what it's
stuff
for.
is great, because your hands free, you can talk. But when you got your phone and you're looking at your phone, you're not looking at the road. I mean, I don't care what you think you can see, you're distracted. It only takes a second for somebody
Some people, they
to
can
pull
think they
out
can
in
do
front of you.
everything. That's right. It
Yeah.
does just take a second. What does that do to their insurance policies and their premiums?
If you hit someone,
it's
if you're
gonna go up.
at fault on any accident, every company is going to put a surcharge on you, and that means you're going to pay extra in premium for a certain length of time, depending on how much the claim's going to be. So if it's under a certain amount, it might not be as much, but you're going to pay more if you're in an at-fault accident.
And we're not just talking about teenagers.
No, it's for everybody.
This
I
is
mean,
for-
it doesn't matter
a lot
who
of
you
adults
are.
are doing
Yeah,
this, too.
The adults are.
The
I
worst
see
ones.
them more than I do the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's just everybody just about. And if you see a car kind of weaving, they're on the phone. I mean, It's just about every day.
You have to be careful. All right, when people just call you to get quotes, if they have a current insurance.
Yeah, I mean, if you we've been doing a lot of reviews, been around a lot of people lately, and we're finding out their coverages are too low, they don't have enough. Just basic things like, you think you got safety glass. People get hit by a rock, on the windshield.
Ding, ding,
You got
ding. Are you getting personal?
Yeah, if it's just a little crack, I mean, most places will fix it, and your deductible doesn't apply, it's free. But now, if you don't have safety glass and you have to replace your windshield, most of the time, if you have a $500 deductible or a $1,000 deductible, to replace a windshield might be $200, might be $350, depending on your car. You're going to pay that. So I mean, you can add safety glass, for just a little bit of money, and if you need a new windshield, they replace it for free. So I mean, just things like that.
There's no certain amount or limit that you get. It's just whenever it's needed if the glass is broke.
And I mean, like Corvettes, these F-150s,
Hummers.
Hummer. I mean, there's a lot of vehicles out there that we write that are very expensive windshields, and it's just to keep you from having to pay out of the pocket. So, just things like that. You just need to review your coverage. Call us. We'll, don't take 5 minutes for us to give you a quote, and then we can at least talk to you and make sure you've got enough coverage and everything's covered correctly.
And homeowners insurance too. A lot of people don't go back and review those or even check because you may have the same insurance company for years and never check if you can get a better rate.
You might have added something. Something might not be covered. You think it's covered. It's
or
not.
added an alarm and you can get a discount.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of discounts there. If you add auto, home, life, financial product. Just about any type of product you have with us, it's just another discount.
Great.
And we are a multi-line company, so that means we have
life insurance,
a lot of different things, and we provide.
What agent in America?
We say it's David Turner.
No, it's not.
We do. We do say it's David
I'm just
Turner.
glad to be working with Country. I like what I do. I like meeting new people. It's great to actually go and fix their problem, and and then you see our company
it's good
in
helping
action.
people, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I love helping people. But when we had that bad storm the other day, we had some farmers get hit. We were there the next day, and then our adjusters were there the next day. We got everything resolved. So when you see it actually coming to fruition and everything comes together and everybody works as a team, it makes it that much better. And you do not want to. Yeah, and you don't want to find out that you don't have coverage for something when a tornado hit, and all of a sudden adjuster's out there and he's like, well, this isn't covered or that's not covered. That's not when you want to find that out. So call us. We'll review. I'll come to you if you can't come to me.
I was wondering if you were going to say that.
I said, if you can't come to me, I will definitely come to you because I do that all the time. So that's no problem. And we've got a great CSR now. She's Brooke. She's doing a great job.
So if you come to the office, you'll see Brooke, and if David's not there,
how's that TV advertising working for you?
What TV advertising? It's doing really good. That's why I'm here.
It's located right there on French Farms Boulevard. All right.
I'm not as nervous as I used to be.
No, you're not. Now we can't get them to be quiet, can we? It's a regular.
Yeah, really.
So Ray, how are you? Another talker.
I'm good. I'm gonna control my.
You're in control of your lengthy speech?
Yeah, that's fine. Jamie already got on to it.
Oh, no, he's teasing. Dusty, after Easter, what will be our next series that we're going into at Lindsay Lane?
We're going into Revelation next week. We have baby dedication.
Nice.
This Sunday we have 17 babies to dedicate.
I've been busy.
So I'm going to be talking about parenting. Seizing the moment and talking about parenting this Sunday, and then we'll do going through the book of Revelation. So it's going to be a challenge, and I'm looking forward to that.
Now that you have grandchildren, and when you talk about parenting, are you going to be gearing toward the new parents? Because I think if you could get a hold of those new parents and you can teach them all the mistakes not to do that we did.
Right. Yeah, we're a lost cause.
We are. We only have a chance to do it with the grandkids.
But anyway, yeah, I will be. It's mostly geared toward new parenting, but it's applicable to anyone that has children or grandchildren, and so. There's a lot of things we can learn from the Bible. The Bible is very instructional,
but when you're that young, you think you know it
aspects.
all, and you want to do it your way, and
That's
life's
right.
happening, and those are when we make those
things
mistakes.
have changed so much. There's so many things out there today about parenting and about raising children that are just ludicrous, really.
Yeah.
And so, we've lost you know, we've lost discipline, responsibility, respect. You know, those kind of things we've gotten away from, and it's all about us now with the, you know, the iPhones and all that. With the emphasis is on self, and so we've gotten away from a lot of those kind of things. And you know, I just really want to remind us of what we're about as parents, and how we raise our children God's way.
I was reading something where they were talking about iPhones and tablets, and you know, it's an instant babysitter basically.
Right.
And then it's like, have you ever noticed when your child is sitting still for 5 minutes? Oh, I'm bored.
Oh yeah,
You know,
exactly right.
We don't. It's an
You're
instant
exactly right.
gratification thing now.
You know, we were in Florida one time on vacation, and our grandkids was tweeting what they wanted to order to Haley. I mean, it's just, I want to, you know. It's,
And they're sitting at the same
it's
table?
ridiculous. It really is. I mean, it's everybody too. It's not just certain few. Everybody's gotten on that, and I'm guilty of it as well at times. I like Twitter.
You tweet.
Yeah, I'm a Twitter freak or whatever you want to call it. But it's very informational. You know, instead of reading the newspaper, you just get on Twitter.
But if you're sitting at the same table with someone, you don't need to send them a
It's
message.
time to put it down.
Right.
It's time to put it down. And it's but anyway, it's they're good kids today. They really are. But it's just the responsibility and the respect is what I think we need to deal with more than anything else.
I was gonna send Ray a message, tell him it's okay to speak.
I have a question about Easter. What percentage of all those that showed up on Easter at all
Come back.
churches will be back?
Percentage, probably about,
Be back to church.
right. I'd say maybe 45%, maybe 50%.
So we had 2,000.
We got over
2,000.
2,000. We'll be lucky to have 1,000. We'll have 1,000 back, but
Well, I'll be one of them.
it's 50%. It really is.
We're calling you out.
Yeah, I hear you.
You were talking about texting a while ago. I had that cigarette, you know,
Right.
talk in it.
Yes.
Oh my word, that doesn't work. She doesn't understand me.
She doesn't
What I
understand
say is
the
not
language.
what sins. So I had to.
She doesn't understand the accent.
No, that's what it is. Who are you?
Well, you know,
Where are you from?
I talked too loud to mine one time, and it said,
In your
"You
car.
need." It said, "You are talking too loud," and I was like, "What?"
I found the key to that is you got to say period after a certain sentence, and then you kind of catch it.
We'll see what you learn here every morning. But anything else you'd like to add, Jamie, before we take a break?
I'm just trying. Who is your guys' predictions? Because David's not a big golfer, but I love to watch it. Who y'all
Well,
think's
I do
gonna
like
win the
watching
Masters this
that.
year?
Yeah, I like watching
What's y'all's prediction?
Well, I'm a Mickelson fan, so
Yeah, me too.
I hope he wins it. But I don't know. Watch out for Ricky Fowler, some of those guys.
How old are these guys now?
George
20?
Speed's playing real good.
Yeah, they're in there.
They're young.
Yeah, there's probably it's probably
It's a
they're
new generation.
predicting this probably be one of the better Masters because Tiger's back in it and
Predicting Tiger to win it.
yeah, Tiger's playing really well and
George Speed's playing
Speed. There's a lot of the top players that are really in form. So
Yeah.
that'll be a good one.
Who's coming on the show tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we will be talking about the baseball opening ceremonies. Mr. Wiley?
Yeah,
He will be with
our
us.
special guest.
Tomorrow,
Brennan.
Brennan's going to be with us too. He was got a big deal. I'm going to let him announce that tomorrow. Way to go, Brennan. We'll see you then. And let's see, what else do we have tomorrow? Joseph Scott will be back with us. And I think that's about it. But we got to have a full show, so hope you'll join us. We're going to get out for the day, take a break, but we will be back right after this.
I'm trying to be as professional as possible with Ray Neese still in the building. We are headed down to the Boy Scout breakfast down at the event center right now. So with that in mind, a couple of weeks ago, Gloria had the pleasure of being over right next door at VNN Studios with Dale Jackson, the legendary radio talk show host. He interviewed Gloria for about 6 or 7 minutes. We want to share that with you now. In case y'all didn't know, Gloria is a candidate for the Limestone County License Commissioner and is the first Republican ever in the history of Limestone County woman to be on the Republican ticket in this county for 200 years, entire existence. So we'll be telling you a lot more about that in the next 2 months because the election is 2 months from tomorrow. Y'all remember that. Anyway, here's that interview, and she did awesome on there, too. Let me give a shout-out to Rex Davis. He put her on her radio show on KAC this past Monday for about 15 minutes. So if you'd like to have Gloria give us some free airtime, speak to your class or anything else, radio, be sure to give her campaign manager, Jamie Cooper, a call. Here's that interview with Dale Jackson. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I told her, I said, I hope it just looks like a female or a male you.
Male you.
I hope that's the case. God, do not let it look like me. I already look like my dad. That curse.
Oh.
So please let it look like her.
Hey,
Think
thanks
I'll
for
get to
doing
interview
this.
Dale? Think I'll get to interview Dale any? Nothing exciting
When is
going
the
on
selection?
other than
June, right?
it's June 5th. 3 people, there'll probably be a runoff.
Right.
Do I need headsets?
Jackson Show on WBNN.
Live local Dale Jackson Show. Good morning. Thank you very much for being here. We have a very special guest in the studio this morning, Gloria Cooper. She joins us. She is running for license commissioner in Limestone County, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But before we do, you realize that it is Friday.
Big head.
That's right, it is $50 free for all Friday, and that means we ask you a question, you give me an answer. If you give me the good, it doesn't matter what answer you give me, you get on a list, and on that list, you could possibly win a gift card to the Bottle and to Humphreys for $50. That's why it's the $50 free for all Friday question of the day. And by the way, someone just pointed out to me, I haven't been doing something, and Antonio didn't tell me. I haven't been telling people that they just made the list. You failed me on that. All right, Gloria Cooper here with us. Before we get into the stuff about the license commissioner, I got to ask you the question of the day. Here it is. Who would win in a fist fight between Donald Trump and Joe Biden? They've been going back and forth. Who you got?
I think Trump, with all his extra, I guess, activities here lately that we've all heard about,
He's
got
active.
a lot of extra, energy. So that, and yeah, I think Trump. Maybe they've talked about the extra weight he's got too. Maybe
He's big. He's taller. He's got
a little umph in that
okay.
punch.
All right, we all know he can smash. So there is that. So let's continue. You have a long history of service in this community. I mean, you have been part of a TV show for a long time, and it is in Limestone County, and you guys have done a Cooper and Company with your husband Jamie, and you guys have done a lot of stuff. You're very well known. Why would you want to go from this wonderful world of media into a world where people like me are asking you hard questions to be a license commissioner? Why do you want to do that?
When I get asked that question, I like to say, why not? Like you said, we have served Limestone County for a long time. Even when we were in Florence and Lauderdale County in 1999, we did a lot of stories in in Limestone County. They've been good to us. It's just kind of an extension. Everyone knows, Jamie's a little older than I am.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Just a
We've
bit.
got about 17.
Yeah, just like Trump's just a little older than Melania.
Don't get personal.
Yeah, we're getting personal. There's 17 years difference between us, and he's semi-retired. We're doing the show 3 days a week. Everybody knows that now, and it's not brain surgery. I've got it set to a flaw. Everybody comes in, knows what to do. It operates itself basically. And why not? This is just an extension of what I'm already doing. I'm working with the public. I know so many people from Limestone County. And I enjoy it.
Yeah, I flirted a little bit with running for office, and I was like, why would I do that? And you say, why not? So why do you want to be a license commissioner?
When it came open, it was a good opportunity. When Mr. Tucker announced that, or he didn't announce, we went to him and asked him if the rumors were true, or was he going to retire after 30 years. It's a great position. Some may have said this is not a beauty contest, but I want to turn that around and say, maybe it is. Maybe we need a brighter smile in that office. Make people, smile when they leave. We've all been there.
No one likes going there. Nobody likes going to that. Even if you have a great experience, nobody likes going
Nobody
there.
likes to have to do it. There are a lot of online opportunities that people can do to avoid going to that office. And why not get to see everybody? And it's an office that, I can still be over the office. It's not like I'm having to go and work for somebody different, 8 hours a day. So
And it gives you an opportunity to see a ton of people.
It does.
If you're looking for a public service position, that's
a
public service position, because nobody is like, did you hear what the license commissioner said yesterday? No, I did not. I did not hear what they said.
I'm not doing it for the fame, obviously.
Okay. Any qualifications for that role?
It's a $1.8 million budget. There's not a lot of change that takes place in that office unless postage goes up. I've met with some people that have handled that budget, and Mr. Tucker has not had to raise anything in that budget other than the postage. The forms may cost a little bit more. There are some areas that you can cut working with the chairman, some opportunities that he has there, although there's going to be possibly some increases in the future with maybe satellite offices. You know, this area is growing with Toyota coming in. That's going to bring a lot more people in, a bigger flow to this area as well. So the beauty of it too is, you know, you do not take office until October of 2019.
Oh.
So that gives you quite a long time to train with Mr. Tucker.
All right, so we got about 60 seconds left here. Gloria Cooper, running for license commissioner in Limestone County. Tell people why they should vote for you.
You need to vote for someone who has been experienced in running several businesses. You can approach me with any questions. I'm a people person. It needs to be a happier and, you know, just a smiling environment. A lot of you already know me. You know my track record. It's a very important position, although not a very highly famed position.
Yeah,
and I'll work hard for you.
Is it as fun as it looks running for office? Because it doesn't look fun.
It's like a roller coaster. It's like a roller coaster, up and down. But you know what? I do have to say thank you to so many people that are already in office that have encouraged me to do this. And just thank you all for the support.
All right, there we go. Gloria Cooper. She is running for the license commissioner in Limestone County. We appreciate you being in here. And we'll definitely talk to you, obviously, before this all goes down. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks and congratulations on the new one.
Oh, thank you both so much.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Got it in? All right. I wanted to get the baby line in. What did you run for?
I didn't run for anything.
What was
I
your
considered
template?
running for State House, but it just was such a hassle.
State House? Let's see.
It was going to be such a hassle with my employer that it just wasn't going to, it wasn't going to be done.
She has a good employer.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
For most of his life, 61-year-old Odell Ashley of Paint Rock has been building chairs, mainly rocking chairs. Ashley and his wife Vivian both spent years working in a paint rock chair company that has since gone out of business. More recently, the Ashleys formed their own company, Ashley Chair, at their home on the mountainside in Paint Rock, which in itself is a bit difficult getting to. But when it comes to chairs, Odell and Vivian know their stuff.
I know it right smart. I've done it long enough. Off and on for 30 years. That's that good. Good chair. Good study chair.
Everybody need one?
Everybody needs a rocking chair.
I know a whole lot about making chairs. Made them for 18, 20 years. Worked for O'Neill Manufacturing Company for 18 years. Built over 2 million red rockers.
You like making chairs?
I love it.
The Ashleys, and they are the only two employees of Ashley Chair Company, sell their big rockers for $35, their kid rockers for $10. Well, you can get them here or at Cooper's Corner Outlet in New Hope.
It's all getting a rhythm here. There's no doubt about it that Vivian and Odell Ashley know how to make rocking chairs. The only thing they need now is for somebody to buy them.
Right, man.
At Ashley Chair Company in Paint Rock, I'm your country rover, Jamie Cooper. What's for supper, Vivian?
Green beans and collards.
Collards. Oh, I like collards.